we've now got the Prince of Wales Challenge Cup, and on the left-hand side of your picture, the Hollandia Roeiclub of the Netherlands, and on the right-hand side of your picture, it's Bagsværd Roeiclub of Denmark. And this Dutch crew on the left, Fergus, they've got other Dutch interests. We saw Skull racing the Prince of Wales earlier. These guys on the left are other favourites, but some steering issues happening here for Bagsværd.
Yeah, that is not the start that the Danish will be wanting in this event. Drifting all the way over to the left-hand side of the screen. The umpire's got the flag out. Warnings are coming already, and borderline disastrous start. They're so close to clashing.
So close to clashing, and both crews have been warned now already. Hollandia Roeiclub being warned. It's funny, Vitsa Moreau, who's in the stroke seat closest to us, looking at us, is the one with the steering wires. He actually crashed this boat earlier in the week during practice. They had to have a whole new rigger put on the boat here in this Dutch crew. And the moral of the story that he said, the little phrase that he came up with was boats not booms. So that's what his coach told me, was boats not booms. They'd rather crash into a boat than destroy the boat in the boom. So if you see them drifting, it's because they don't want to get anywhere near those wooden piles.
Well, we see they've drifted again right over to the far side of the track. So they've got to be careful not to catch those booms on their stroke side blades on the far side. But they're having a brilliant start here. They're moving out, and they've got just about clear water advantage over Hollandia.
Yeah, Hollandia still in the lead here, and this crew, an under-23 crew that's likely to contest in Plovdiv later in the year at the under-23 World Championships for the Netherlands, are absolutely, despite some steering woes across the regatta that they've been plagued with, certainly, you know, no scratches on their technique, on their power. They really are some top-notch talent here in the Dutch crew. But Bagsværd, who are trailing, who are just coming into shot here on the right-hand side of your screen, also a mix of some really talented athletes here. A number of this crew graduated from the University of San Diego, or they're currently at San Diego University. Reese Crapper in the second 2 seat, Yona Harper in the 3 seat, both at university on the west coast of America. Then we can see the face of Magnus Odershede in the stroke seat, the 23-year-old who contested at the first World Cup of the season, the second World Cup of the season here in Varese in the lightweight men's quad for Denmark. Yeah,
and he was out racing in the quad at the under-23 World Championships for Denmark as well. So a huge amount of pedigree across this crew, and a young crew as well, just averaging about 22, 23 years old across the quartet from Denmark. But out in front, just what an absolute class crew that outfit from Hollandia is. And we see just how clean their internationals are on the senior stage. But to see that dripping through into the under-23 development system, that quad is lovely to watch.
Lovely to watch, and I'm sure they'll have learned some lessons watching back that historic gold medal that the Netherlands won in Tokyo is part of their senior quad. This is the under-23 quad here. Vitsa Moreau, Alec Talens, Jelle Bakker and Lucas Keitzer in the bow seat. And again, average age of merely 21 years old. You can barely believe it from the maturity of their sculling. And these guys versus Skull, who we saw earlier. Oh, I'm rubbing my hands already, Fergus, if they face each other. So this is the Prince of Wales Challenge Cup, and light work made here for the Dutch under-23s against some great under-23 talent from Bagsværd of Denmark. You know, we can't put that past them. They've dispatched a fairly talented and experienced crew from Denmark, all, you know, with various honours on the international stage. But that just goes to show you how strong Hollandia Roeiclub of the Netherlands really is. The Dutch here, not here to mess around in the Prince of Wales Challenge Cup.